That means 2/3 of what the Catholic Church has ever said on the subject has come out of the mouth of this Pope. That's how important it is to him. And I will also tell couples, we have to admit that the Church's vision about marriage is very different from society's vision. The Church's vision about sexuality is very different from society's vision.
Why is it important to know who we really are? What is God's plan for us? These are some of the questions I ask myself. Who am I? Am I doing what God plans for me or not? Life is full of mysteries, but there is one truth, and that lies in His words, His teachings that we sometimes ignore, His rules that sometimes we don't listen. Understanding our own sexuality is difficult because some of us are still confused of who we truly are, and some of us don't really know. In the society today, there are a lot of confusions that started after the original sin, obstructions towards the path that God wanted us to take. We have to understand our true purpose in life and that He created us, male and female, both different, but at the same time, when put together, they are one in flesh. People often misunderstood the true meaning of love. They always lean their happiness towards physical attraction, hoping to forget why they are unhappy in the first place. Relationships nowadays usually based on physical, what we see on the outside, and towards romantic feelings and sexual desires. Romantic love are some way fickle because our emotions are fickle. Many people marry based on romantic love and sexual high. It is not built on deep friendship. They don't have the common goals. They are not willing to make sacrifices for each other. They are just focused on maintaining their emotions high and their sexual high. That doesn't sustain a marriage. That's the reason why we should understand the meaning first and who we are. What is true love? There is one ultimate goal, and that is to go back to Him, to be reunited in His heavenly paradise. It is all part of His plan. This is also why marriage is a sacred act. It is His will to bring the woman and the man together, perform this action, and to procreate. The purpose of marriage is to procreate and build a family that is based on love, education, and God's teachings. Why He wanted us to do it? Because 5 words, just like what Christopher West had said, God wants to marry us. The first step is the earthly marriage, where a man and a woman are called by God to be united and become one, then the heavenly marriage, when God will marry us. That's how much love He has for us. He wanted to marry us, be in a relationship with us, and be reunited with Him in His heavenly paradise. If we commit a sin, ask for forgiveness, for redemption. He will always find a way to bring us back to Him because He loves us. When you are feeling that you still need to find yourself, always remember what the great leaders have to say. You are not lost. Your true self is right there, buried under cultural conditioning, other people's opinions, and inaccurate conclusions you drew as a child and adult that became your beliefs about who you are. Finding yourself is actually returning to yourself, an unlearning, an excavation, a remembering who you were, before the world got its hands on you.